Oh, there's people here. What's up, Bill? Bill Mark. Alexandra, what's up? Gosh. What's up, people? How you guys doing? I bet you guys thought I wasn't coming today because it's not 7 like it usually is. And I bet you guys noticed another thing too. This is a zoomed in camera angle because my other camera decided not to work today. And this is a new space. This is the space I've been talking about for weeks. How are you guys doing? How's your Monday been? How your Prince been? How's your Mondays been? Because, man, today on stream, I got some stories for you guys. Surprisingly, I spent this last week building, moving and stuff like that. Surprisingly, it intersected with 3D printing a lot. So I can't wait to show you guys. Printing all the things. Be more specific. What are you printing? Classes have started for me. How old are you? Because I'm even out of college. I'm not even sure if that's like, do college starts at the same time? I don't know. I didn't do any printing today. Greg, hubby is okay. Well, what's he printing? Ah, you're in college, man. College is so important, man. Not ironically, the least important thing is like what you learn. It's like who you interact with and how it like builds you up as a person. It's where you get your confidence from. It's where you get your work ethic from, both your good and your bad habits. College was fun, man. Not actually sure if it was worth it for the student debt. I was at 19,000. I'm down to 16,000. So I'm making some effort, people. I'm making some effort. Monday's going great. I received my box from Polymaker with 12 spools. Ooh, tell us the colors. Tell us the colors. What colors did you get? Oh, I'm sorry, Molly. My dog very much got scared of that. I'm sorry, Molly. Go back to sleep. A bucket of some sort. Oh. Like a planter or like a bucket? If so, what is it going to be holding? Like paint or something? I actually just painted around here. Like, it was like dingy white paint. You actually see a little bit over, you can't see my mouse. You can actually see a little bit like over in this corner here. Everything else is like painted like, it's Bear from Home Depot. It is Bear Ultra Pure White. I like my spaces really bright and really alive. So like, I decided to go with white everything, just because the house is very small. There's like 8-foot ceilings. It's not very tall ceilings, and there's still a bunch of stuff in here that is not mine that we're still sorting through. So I wanted to maximize on the space and to make it feel bigger than it is. I decided to go with all white. Eggshell, ultra pure white for the walls, and then for the trim, ultra pure white semi-gloss. 11 mats and 1 silk gold. Ooh, okay, 11 mats. What are you printing with so much matte filament? Let's see. Oh, that's awesome. Don't know. You don't know what he's printing a bucket for. And I got the notification that Silk Quartz Pink was back in stock last night, so I ordered it. All right, so this is something you guys are gonna have to teach me. I have been trying to get my hands on a bunch of like matte filament for like a while because I want to like I've been saying on the stream, I have been wanting to get into the multicolor printing space, and I only have some of the colors that I want. I have the matte cotton white from Polymaker. I have like, I'm not even sure if I need like the matte version of black, whatever it is, because I just have Polylite black, so maybe that's good enough. But I don't know. I haven't actually seen the matte black version like in person before, so maybe it's a better finish than I'm thinking of. But I'm looking for like a cream color, like, you know, like, let me look this up. I have our Instagram up right now. You know Snorlax, the Pokemon. I want that color, like whatever his stomach is. I want that color. Let me see. Share screen. One day I will get better at this. I want whatever color his stomach is, I want that color of filament. It's like cream or something, because so many like things are like that. Because this is my grandfather's home, and so I want to make like a little bit of a tribute on like one of the bookshelves for like the people I've lost in the past few years, like my grandmother, my grandfather, my uncle. And so like my uncle liked like Looney Tunes and stuff like that. So I want to start printing some stuff that reminds me of them as like a little like, you know, memory space in what is now my home. But every time I put in an order to like to the woman who like handles the internal orders for the office, like, because we obviously get it for free because we're, you know, we work there, like we never have any in stock, so I might just have to buy it the regular way. So I don't know. I wonder if I use the company card for that. Will someone get mad at me? One printer had parts for the Burger Shack I frequent. They broke the coin separators in the register, and I made replacements. Another printer made replacement parts for crochet rings. Another printer making parts for Anycubic Cobra 4 Max AMS top mount. I didn't think you had to put the entire. That's a mouthful. Anycubic Cobra 4 Max AMS. That's too much. Another printer doing stuff can't say. Okay. I'll let you have your privacy, but thank you for sharing what you're printing lately. Want to know what I'm printing lately? Nothing. I have to redo a print. My dog, let me see if I can do this. Let me see. Polymaker. What's our special filament? It's the duo thing, whatever it was. Whatever. Let me just remove this. So the duo filament that I showed off, I think last time, my dog broke it. My dog broke it. I got off the phone with like our content and brand manager on like a business call, and as soon as I backed away from the table, my dog was like, "I can't wait to see you now that you're done with like your phone call." And like she hopped up on like her back legs to like, you know, get at me or whatever. And her rightmost like claw on like her right paw like snagged like the end of the print, and it bounced to the floor, and I just stared at it. You know that second when like your phone, you know, when you drop your phone and it lands hard and you're like, I'm really hoping that didn't just break my. I'm really hoping that I don't have to get a new screen or have to replace my phone. It was that, and I went down to pick it up, and like I looked at it and like it looked fine. And then as soon as I went to like adjust my chair and like turn, pieces fell off it. And it was an 11-hour print, so I have to reprint that model, which took 11 hours. I tried reprinting it. I caught it in hour 8, horribly messing up. So yeah, not a good. And mind you, I tried to do this on the weekend that like I was moving, so it was just not a good weekend for printing for good old Greg here. Oh my gosh, chat was active. Let me see. Where am I? Let me see. Berman is great paint. Oh, Bear Man is great paint. Yeah. Let me see. I print a lot of 3 Deep Flexies and Blob Lab. I get Blob Lab. Is the Polymaker Natural a matte and a cream color? I don't know. I need to like choose my color palette. Is there like a website where you can like choose your like 3D printing like color palette that you make the most often based off of the prints you send to your like printer? I think that'd be pretty cool. Bone White. Look up Inland Bone White. Let me see. Inland Bone White. Ooh. Now that, okay. Let me see. See if I can share it at a stage. Yes, that color. I cannot stress how many times I run across this color in like 3D prints, like for Looney Tunes, for Pokemon, like so often. I really need about 4 of these on hand at all times. But like I said, every time I try to go and order like any matte filament, we just seem to be out of. Okay, Polylite cream hex code may be too dark. Let me see. Polymaker cream. And what's up, bearded printer? I saw you enter. What's up? What you been printing, man? Thank you, Google AI overview. This does not help me at all. Let me see. Let's do the things and accomplish the stuff. I'm with you, man. Did your dog eat the pin you were printing? No, it wasn't a pin. It was like let me see if I can find like our special duo filament. I think I showed it off last stream. Duo filament Polymaker. It's like a combination like of our Galaxy stuff and like marble white. Let me see. Yin Yang. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. And so it has like this like when you like rotate it, it like goes from like marble white to like galaxy black with like, you know, the galaxy like specs in it. Super cool. And yeah, my dog broke it. She got too excited. She jumped up on me because I just got off a business call, and when I do that, she gets like annoyed that I'm not giving her attention because she's a schnauzer, and she knocked it out of my hands. Look at Army Beige. Look at Army Beige. Let me see. Army. I need to do a better job at like balancing all these like tabs. Let me see. Is it called Army Beige? Yeah, let me see. All right, when I search Army Beige, this is what I'm. Oh wait, that's not it. No, hang on. That was the Instagram thing I was looking at. Top screen, share screen. Let me see. Entire screen here. There we go. Is this what you're talking about? I don't think it has a name. This is just PLA Pro, but when I searched it and like, oh, Army Beige, color Army Beige. No, that's a little bit too dark. What I'm looking at here, it's a little bit too dark. No, I think the other color was like better. Poor pupper. Yeah, poor pupper. She gets fed like 2-3 times a day and goes for like frequent walks. No, she messed up my print, and I was very upset with her in that moment. You ever just like, I wonder if it's the same when you have kids. Like, you love the thing so much. I'm talking about my dog, not whatever your kid is, but like, you love the thing that's staring back up at you, and they just completely destroyed something, and they're just looking up at you with all this like innocence in their eyes, and like, meanwhile, you're like, you just cost me literally half a day's worth of work. Not a half a work day, half a 24-hour day. Because like with the like dynamic flow and everything that it took to like do that, and like the, you know, the 15-20 minutes it took to like cool down off the plate, that was 12 hours. It cost me a full like half a day. Like, no, I just can't do that. I was very upset. I just had to pet her and just let her out into the backyard. The material data sheet with color matching. Polymaker Polylite Nature is standard PLA. You know a guy, Joel. Yeah. Oh, funny story. Like, all right. So last stream, I got off the stream, and I hopped into the Discord, and we spoke like for like, I think like 2 straight hours after stream, and we were talking about anime and One Piece. I think I might do the same today, although I still have to eat dinner. So like, I'll probably do it for like an hour or something. But if any of you want to talk to me without the corporate like stream thing going on, I'll be in the Discord after this. I've got some yin yang, beautiful filament. I agree. When I printed it with Zombie Hedgehog's profile, it was beautiful. It was to the point, which is why I'm so mad that it was broken, because it was to the point where I was like, this is just like avant-garde enough to be like my centerpiece for my coffee table. And now it's busted in pieces somewhere in a trash bag. It really made me upset. Oh my gosh. But so as you guys know, I moved, and something I thought was really funny to like share on the stream was that so I hired movers. I am 29, and my personal policy is if you're older than 27, no one wants to help you move. Hire movers. No one has the back for that anymore. I don't, well, for me, I don't have the knees anymore. I don't have the knees anymore. I got the back for it, and I ain't got the knees for it. And it's like I helped my friend, and like 2 years ago, and I just crossed that like 27 mark, and I could feel the hate. I can feel the hate, like, why am I helping this dude? It's like, so what? He's basically my brother. I was like, I shouldn't be here. It was a lot of furniture, a giant L sectional I had to move in. Yeah, moving is overrated, and hire other people to do it. But because I hired movers, you ever had movers like move your 3D printing stuff? I underprepared for the movers, and like they still had to move a bunch of my stuff out of the way. And the first thing they come in and see on top of like my coffee table, my long table underneath my TV, is literally how many spools? There is 30 spools of the new shipment I got. Then there's about 8 spools of Starlight. Then there's about 5 spools of Co-PE. And there's about 3 or 4 spools from the office. So we're close to like 50 something spools of filament. And like they all looked at me like at the same time. They were like, what is this? They were like, what is all this stuff? And so that teed off a very awkward conversation about 3D printing, and like they were like hitting each other. They're like, dude, I heard of this, like you can make anything with this stuff. And I was like, yeah. I was like, it's pretty cool. And like I was in moving mode. I did an all-nighter to prepare for the movers to come over, and I still was not ready. That sounds like a reason to get another 3D printer. Nope. Just got our very first spool of Polymax PLA yesterday. Let me know what you end up printing with it, because I'm interested in the Polymax PLA stuff. I just want to thank all the people at Polymaker. We hear you. We say you're welcome. I didn't do anything, but I'll still say you're welcome. I've never hired movers. I just 3D print myself some movers that move all my stuff for me. I wish. But then what happens if you mess up the print? Then you got someone walking around with like a messed up looking head or something, because you know it's going to mess up on the ears. You're going to get string on the ears, and they're going to look weird. Not around here. Just moved a bunch of stuff today. Nah, like I had enough stuff in my 2-bedroom apartment for like a small house, which is what I moved into. So it's like very annoying, and I'm not fully set up yet. Luckily, I still got 2 more weeks on the other place in terms of my lease, so I can still move stuff out of there as I please. But like, I just got this desk and everything set up like yesterday. But anyways, they were talking about like the filament and everything, and they're asking like, dude, you got all these colors. And I was like, you guys are paid by the hour. I was like, I was getting kind of like mad, but like I was like more than welcome. I was more than willing to entertain the 3D printing talk, because obviously I'm getting into it too. But like they were just like, so what's the coolest thing you printed? And I showed them like I was like, I don't know about the coolest thing I printed, considering my dog just broke it. But I showed them like all like the Starlight dragons that I printed and stuff like that, and like the grocery hooks and everything that I printed to like hang my like root vegetables that I buy from like, you know, HEB and stuff like that from. And they're like, dude, this is awesome. They were like, how much does one of them run? And then I was like, all right. Now they're asking for the price tags on the items that I own. My danger sense is going off. I was like, I don't know, dude. They gave it to me for work. Oh my gosh. Peeks in. Where's the cool people at? Oh, I see Bearded Printer. Got the right place. Bearded Printer, man, you're popular. Now we got Polylite PLA, Polylite PLA Pro, Polymax PLA, and Polylite PETG. I need to get my hands on some PETG for some for some stuff that I want to build. It's like requires a little bit more rigidity. That put together like assembly, like pegboard replacement that I showed off last stream. I kind of want to print that in PETG, PETG, whatever you want to call it. Hope everyone's having / had a great day. It's been an okay day. They just installed my internet today. A couple at the market saw my 3D prints and said, oh, this is like what forgot name bought. She bought a flag and like wave, showed me your Flexi flag on my phone. They were like, yeah, that's it. Everyone's printing your stuff, man. Dude, you're popular. Yeah, but so we were in the middle of moving, and they kept stopping because I did not want them to move my 3D printer stuff. They were just moving the filament spools, and they're like, this stuff is like heavy, and I was like, well, yeah, you're holding like a box of like 10 of them. And they're each like a kilogram, like inside like a big box of them. So I had to like teach 3 people like who were moving my stuff like what 3D printing is, and like how printing and like how printing things like takes a long time, and like how things can mess up, but it's like how you can make better, like what's a print profile, stuff like that, like different types of printers, the new stuff coming out. It was really cool. I was like, because I feel like I've been learning like since I joined Polymaker, so like this is my first time like teaching someone else. It was really cool. It was really cool. Anybody hopping in Discord hangout later? I am hopping in Discord. I'm gonna try that again. I am hopping in Discord hangout later. Let me see. What's Discord? You know what Discord is, bearded printer. So they finally got everything moved over. I actually have my 3D printer like sitting like in the den over there. You can see like my like Roku TV hanging up there. Like, but below it is like my coffee table with my my 3D printer sitting on top of it. I still have to find a place for it, set it up, do the whole like calibration thing. So yeah, I'm ready to get back to 3D printing, but I'd like to secure some of that cream colored filament. Pretty sure a better place for your printer is in your kitchen. That way you never have to leave your printer to go eat something. I was about to take that like seriously for the most part, for the first part, and I was like, I cook all the time. That's just a guaranteed way to get flour like in the gears, like in the Z-axis gears. No, but never have to leave your printer to go eat something. I do agree with that. There are times like in my apartment where I was just like eating like, you know, cereal or something like out of a bowl, and I was just watching my printer print. I had like a podcast or something on, like Chuckle Sandwich or something on the TV or something. But like I was just watching my printer print. Any of you guys like still do that? Are you like still amazed at the technology that sits before you? Because like, wow, we're really melting plastic at like the exact right temperature, the exact like right flow rate to make something entirely new. It's like mesmerizing, especially like that first layer. You get like a good first layer, like how it's just slow and so precise, and then as soon as like that first layer like hits, you know, like your settings in your settings in your slicer like kick it up to a different level of speed. And I'm like, it's mesmerizing. It's like when you watch like a crackling fire. Lesson learned: don't cook in your kitchen. DoorDash. No. How you know what? How often do you guys DoorDash? I DoorDashed, what, I want to say 3 times throughout the entirety of 2024. I don't believe in paying for people to like bring me my food. Unnecessary expense. Did you look at the Polymaker matte muted white? Sorry, I stepped away. No, I don't think so. Let me see. Matte muted white. Let me see. Let me see. Matte muted white. Oh, that does not even look white. That kind of, how do I describe that color? That's not a white though, but maybe I've been looking at like paint swatches too often. That's not white. I see where they're coming from with it, but it's more like, I don't know. It's like, I call that color like office. That's the inside of an office. That's not white though. Yeah, I'll still watch it print sometimes. It's mesmerizing. Dude, I get lost in it. And then someone pings me at work and I'm like, oops, I'm supposed to be working. Watching my printers print is my zen. I never DoorDash because all my money goes into 3D printing. No. You gotta find a good split, a good healthy split. When you're wasting your money, you can't just waste all your money in one area. You gotta waste your money in tons of different areas. Let's see. Once the first layer is down, you walk away pretty confident in the machines that I have. I trust nothing and I trust no one. Like, I've had so many failed prints just because I went through a period in which my printer probably just needs maintenance, and I was using like the wrong printer profile. I used like the one that came installed on it for Polymaker, and apparently, according to everyone in the office, that is not the right like printer profile to use, and it oftentimes results in disasters. Now that I've started using higher quality profiles, I don't get that many failed prints. No, but I'm not confident in anything. Like that, just because that first layer came down, I watched the first layer just because I want to make sure I have good adhesion. So like every print now, I use like my purple like child Elmer's glue stick, rub it all over like the Flexi build plate or whatever, and I just watch the first layer go down, and then I'll just pop in like every 20 minutes. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? It makes me feel better. I like to live life on the edge, hit print, walk away. You're a dangerous man. That's a dangerous move. Hit print, walk away. Looks like Muted Clay. I agree. Muted Clay. That's a better name for this. I'll hit up Nico tomorrow and be like, hey, the chat said to rename this Muted Clay, so when can we expect that? Tonight? Tomorrow? I make sure I'm not even home to see it go when I send a print. All right, so you guys who print more often, how often do you just send a print from your phone and just trust it? How often have you been like out somewhere and you were like, oh, I need this printed? You know, you're on a date, whatever. You're out with your parents, whatever. And you're like, oh, I need this like thing. I need like another grocery hook or something because my mom said I wanted one or something like that. And you just like, oh, like, you know, Bamboo, like Maker World, blah, 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 whatever, like do the Maker app or whatever. And like, you just send it to print. Like you don't bother with like the gluing because you just have complete confidence. How many prints do you do that? Yes, I still watch the first layer, then monitor the print every so often, like 10%, then 20%. Yeah, I get that. I used to DoorDash 3 or 4 times a week when I was in tech. Ooh, I don't remember the last time I DoorDash now. Yeah, DoorDash will get you, man, those fees. And when I was but a young one, I used to think that the food is the exact same. It's like, you know, if they have like the deal that says no $0 delivery fees, they have the deal that says like $0 delivery fees, like, you know, it's like free food or whatever. And it's like, no, they have fees all throughout that app. My money goes into 3D printing and yarn. I eat ramen. No. Well, you know what? You can make some good ramen with that Shin ramen. That's a high quality noodle right there. The best resolution for poor adhesion is another 3D printer. Nah. The best solution I've had for poor adhesion, honestly, just that purple child safe Elmer's glue stick. Sometimes it goes on a little bit heavy, so I'll use like my finger to like, you know, thin it out a little bit. There's probably a tool for that, but I guess I'm a Neanderthal. But with that stuff, I have not had a print not stick yet. I'm afraid to use it on like the cool plate because I think Polymaker Pete was like, don't do that. Like it will rip off the surface of the of the thing. So I have only been using the textured PEI plate for some time now. Let me see. I rarely send a print from my phone because it's usually a prototype of something I'm designing, not on Maker World yet. Okay. Well, next time you do, let me know. Because like obviously they have it. You can send a print from your phone, but that has me wondering, how often do people do it? Because I don't do it. It's like I don't trust a print that was sent from my phone. I sent a print from my phone once and it worked. I'll give Bamboo Lab that. It worked, but I just don't trust it. Like I want to look at it at the slicer. I want to see like the overhangs. I want to see like if I'm doing supports, like organic supports, where is it making them? I need more control, man. Date like the fruit? No, I mean date like the social interaction, the fruit. The fruit, no fruit. The social interaction between between two people or more or whatever. Several. How many things have you ever printed? Me? I don't know. I print things all the time for work now, so it's just like it would not surprise me if I'm at 100 prints by now, which is surprising because I haven't been at Polymaker that long, but like probably about 100 prints by now. 100 prints. But you do need another 3D printer, Greg. I do not need another 3D printer. Do you not see like the pile of stuff behind me? There's no place for like another 3D printer. There's no room. You need Vision Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive. But why would I need a precise tool when Elmer's glue works just fine, bearded printer? It works just fine. Why use the fancy stuff when the $2 pack from HEB works just fine? All I got to do is rinse off like with hot water, like the underside of the print after I rip that thing off the build plate, and it's fine. I haven't even had, you know what I thought I would run into? I thought I would run into a point with like more sensitive prints, like more thinner prints, where I would leave behind the last / first layer or whatever, like for smaller prints. It hasn't happened yet. So honestly, I don't have a problem anymore. So why buy a more expensive solution? Answer me that, bearded printer. Let me see. Like I said, probably about 100 by now. 100% Greg needs another printer. No, minimum for 3 printers. Even for like the eventual plan of this place, there's not going to be a place for 3 printers. There's going to be a place for 1, maybe 2. And A1 is a backup, and X1C or whatever the newest one is like the primary one. But oh, that reminds me. I was watching an episode of like one of my favorite like podcasts / like YouTube shows called Trash Taste. And one of the people on there, they all live in Japan. So one of the people on there was like basically talking about like his investment in 3D printing and like what they like about it and like what they think the future of it is. One of them like had invested in a 3D printing company and his investment just tanked, and that was hilarious. But like they were all talking about it and like they all had the same opinion as me, which felt really cool. That like 3D printing is going to be one of those things where it's like it's the equivalent for like younger people, which I guess includes me, of like getting your first tool set. It's like it's just like a rite of passage. You're a serious DIYer, you're a serious like creator or whatever when you buy your own 3D printer. I thought it was really cool because I was not even searching. Like I said, I was moving this weekend or whatever, so like I was not deep in Polymaker stuff. I was just trying to get this place set up, and I had naturally run across 3D printing material on the YouTubes. So Greg needs 3dprintersonly.com. Nope. No. One printer equals no printers. That's not true. It's not noisy. I was about to say it's big and noisy. It is not noisy. That thing is practically silent. But it is big. It's big. When you don't have a surface built for it, it's big. So just 3D print yourself a space for another 3D printer, Greg. Problem solved. You know what? That's something from the first stream. Maybe I can hire someone to come 3D print me like another like section of my house now that I know that 3D printing concrete is a thing. That'd be cool. That would be a cool series. Welcome to my 3D printed home. It's brought to you by Polymaker. Buy a Temu printer, it gets views. I don't know. I don't like burning money. And that's what Temu is. Temu is like, you know what? This thing in my pocket called money, I got too much of it. Let's roll the dice. Let's just throw all caution to the wind and see what shows up in 5 to 7 business days. That's what Temu is. 120 milliliter bottle of Vision Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive. You don't have to write the whole thing. Last you a year, one application will get you 40 solid prints without reapplication. No need to take your build plate to run underwater. after you print. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, that, yeah, because I wash it thoroughly after every like print. So yeah, you've made your point immediately. All right, I concede. Yeah, I'll probably, you know what? I probably won't order it tonight because I have like a lot of meetings tomorrow. So I'll probably order it this weekend. And then I'll let you guys know how the print turns out with like the what is it? Vision Minor Nanopolymer Adhesive. No more full names, guys. Like, unless you're introducing it to me for the first time, no more full names. It's just a mouthful. That's a very old style of furniture. Is that yours? It is my grandparents. It's my grandparents' like style of furniture. So like a lot of this stuff is like this display cabinet. This display cabinet over here. Each one of these pieces is like 60 years old at least. It's $5. Okay, Temu printer is 50. Nope. Nope. I don't need that. A $50. You mean like, hey, you want to waste $50? That's what I read that comment as, 3D Master. Regarding Temu, as the saying goes, buy nice or buy twice with Temu. You're paying like 10 times. See, this goes into my personal thing. The poor man pays twice. If you want a good tool or anything, if you buy it cheap, it's gonna perform cheaply. And then if you needed it to do something very specific and it doesn't perform, you're gonna have to buy it again. So like if you need it more than once, just buy the decent. You don't have to buy the top of the line. Just like with power tools, which we had a few streams ago. Don't buy the top of the line power tool from any company. Get their like mid-grade. It's the most worth the money. It's the most worth it. Because the top of the line is like for people who work all day on construction. That's not you. But like you're also gonna need a bit more power and stability and reliability than like the cheapest version. Get the middle version. Roll through the middle. Roll through the middle, man. Rolling dice is half the fun of Temu. It is not. Listen, Manly Mutt. I'm not a gambling man when it comes to actual money. I am not a gambling man. No, I'm good. Oh, whoops. Plus, no Elmer's glue on the bottom of your prints when it's done. I don't know. I have really hot water here. Like, burns you within like 10 seconds hot water here, so I don't mind rinsing the glue off the print itself, but washing the build plate, yeah. Not my favorite experience. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and right now you can save 50 pounds. That's 200 pounds for a family of 4. That is everywhere. I'll tell you, in the Polymaker like company chat, that has been mentioned like 4 or 5 times. I feel like that's been around forever though, or maybe I'm just remembering it like when I was younger, when that commercial genuinely used to come on. So, I feel like that has been around for months though at this point. Save up to get the good stuff. I agree. Can't buy a P1S, buy a Cobra S1. What is a Cobra S1? Well, I assume it's a 3D printer. Cobra S1. Cobra S1. I heard my power doesn't go out. It is storming like crazy right now. Anycubic Cobra S1 combo. That's a interesting looking printer. Let me show you guys this. That's an interesting looking printer. I can't tell if that's just a big print or the printer itself is small. How many people in chat have used this? It looks cool. It looks trustworthy. Let me see. You can stack AMS systems, I guess. Drawing and printing. Oh, well, that's just the AMS thing too. Doesn't Bamboo have like have an AMS that, well, the full size AMS that also dries its filament too? Fully enclosed XY core construction, vibrant 8-color printing. You see, ultra fast, blah blah, ultra quiet. 320 degrees Celsius. What do most printers top out at in terms of printing like temperature? I like my DeWalt drills. They beat my wife's $20 drill any day. Man, a good tool. All right, so quick side note from when I was from my little dive into this printer over here, Anycubic Cobra S1 combo. Speaking of good tools, I had to use my tools at like 3 a.m. the other night. I was as Mr. Drake would say, in my feelings, because grandfather passed recently. I was feeling really down, and like I was in like his space, and it's a long process, but I was in my feelings, and I had went to my apartment to like to get my head off of things, and to like go keep myself busy, move some more stuff in here. And I came back, and my dog was really squirrely just because it's a new environment. She's still like getting used to it. And like I finally go lay down. I got my bed all set up. Well, they have my bed all set up because the movers moved my bed in, and they tried to set it back up. They put the legs back on and everything. I go and roll over because I try to put on some like anime stuff. It's like soft things, stuff like fall asleep through. As soon as I roll over, my entire bed collapses like, and my dog goes sprinting into like the den. And like she's like shaking in the corner, and I'm yelling at the top of my lungs. I'm so angry. I look under, and like they had like assembled the legs on my bed wrong, to where like one of the legs was not supporting anything. It was like drilled in like a hole on the bed that was meant to link two beds together and like fasten them together. It was not meant to support any weight. So I had to go get my power tools because they had like fixed this thing on so tight. I'm surprised it didn't like strip like the bolt or whatever. So yeah, not a great weekend for Greg, but like yeah, if I had used my original point, if I had used one of those cheaper tools, wouldn't have able to been doing. But cheap tool, like when you have a good tool, it comes in handy more than you think. That's me, general contractor. The cold water here is warm. Hot water is lava. I agree. Same here. Like the cold water here is like really cold, like to the point where you think it's like chilled. But as soon as like you turn like the hot water like left tab on, it's like your skin starts peeling off from the heat. It's so blisteringly hot. The teeny printer only smokes a little. Shouldn't be smoking at all. It's giving off crazy fumes, and it's not even like ABS. I don't recall seeing that commercial. You know what else is everywhere? Lizard. What is that? Oh, no. Okay, no. Okay, I saw this yesterday. I'm not sure if this is the original meme, but it was like a 3D animated lizard that was like hitting a button like to a song or something like that. I don't know. I have not spent the last 4 days on the internet too much, just because I only just now got my computer set up today. So I'm basically computer illiterate at this point. I have it. Oh, how you liking it? All right, you have the Anycubic Cobra S1 combo. How you liking it, man? You said no more long names, so now you have to look it up. No. $420 in April. Let me see. Should have printed yourself a new bed. Dude, I was so angry. Like, first of all, I thought I broke my bed. I was like, have I put on that much weight? Like, when you break your bed, or like when you break a chair, and like the first thing is like shame. It's like, oh God, I'm fat. And it's like that. It was that wave of emotion. And it was just immediate anger. Immediately, completely cloaked in anger. Let me see. I think the Anycubic FDM printers are just cheaper Bamboos. Cobra 3 is equivalent to Bamboo A1. Cobra S1 is equivalent to Bamboo P1S. But Anycubic has the Cobra 3 Max. Okay, is there any like advantages other than being cheaper? Like, is the slicer software like better or anything? I'm interested. Cause like my sister has like the same interests as me, but like not nearly as like in depth as like mine. Like I try to get things like perfect, like when I get into a subject. And my sister is like really good to just be chill about stuff. I am not. So like if I can get her like, cool stuff like this, or it's like it costs me significantly cheaper, it's like I'll just use her as a guinea pig, and I'll be like, I got you this thing. Now print these 5 things for me so I can see how good of a printer it is. You can just adjust your water heater to produce a certain temperature. Yeah, but like once again, like my grandpa said it, to change it now is like, it's emotional. I don't want to do it. I'd rather burn my hand off. Yeah, I'm not. Once again, I'm not sure if I saw the original meme. I do not know what to print. Well, there's tons of websites to help you out. Up until recently, Ace units, their AMS unit is also a heater. You can also get a Cobra 3 combo for $229 or something, so like really cheap. But are they good? Now that's my question. And my earlier question, like what's the top printing temperature for a lot of this stuff? It's like what do most 3 printers top out at in terms of printing temperature? I mean, Ace units are still a better heater, but Bamboo AMS is now a heater too. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'd be down to try this. I'm not sure if this can't go on the company card, but I'd be willing to try it. Maybe for like Christmas. That's something I could do. Try a completely different like printer for Christmas. Like especially like this is like a good price. $600 for like, what did you say? What is the S1? Let me go back to your comment. Your comment said, this is the S1, so that's the equivalent of the Bamboo P1S. That's a good printer. That's supposed to be a good printer. Maybe I'll get the S1 as like a Christmas present, and I'll get to test it out. Let me see. You can also get a blah, blah, blah. It's like really cheap. Well, I mean, no, I read that one too. Do you have any recommendations for me? Well, what would I print? Well, I'm still in moving mode, so like I still have on my list to print because I still haven't set up my 3D printer. I still have on my personal list to print is like those hangers that like let you like hang like multiple like coats and stuff off of one hanger, because instead of taking up room horizontally, it takes up room like vertically. And so like, you know, your clothes, you know, touch the ground or whatever, they take up more room like vertically, but it's like you can fit like literally 10 times as many clothes in your closet. That's what I'm trying to print. And I would love it if I could print that in PETG just for a little bit of added strength. Because I'm running out of PLA Pro. And like I said, we keep running out of stuff that I can just freely order, which means other people have ordered it. And so I can't get free filament at the moment. You know, first world problems. Print a Jet 2 Holiday right now. You can save 50 pounds. I gotta admit, I really am enjoying that meme. Someone in they posted like a joke today, I think. No, it was over the weekend. I think it was Polymaker Pete. He went like rafting or something like that, and so he used it. That's a good meme. That's one of the best memes I've seen in a while. They're just slightly more fiddling around with the Cobras, and the quality isn't as good, but I think it's great personally. Okay, so when you say quality, so if I try to print something technically accurate, like I said, I want to print the like the pegboard replacement, so like dimensionally accurate. Is it lower quality in terms of dimensional accuracy, or is it lower quality in terms of like when you try to print something purely aesthetic, it's not going to have the smoothest finish? Be honest with me. I mean, coming from an Ender 3, it's fantastic. Oh, thank you. No, purely aesthetic. Okay, yeah. As long as stuff is like dimensionally accurate, I think I'd be fine. Because then I have the A1 as a backup. It's like if I want something like aesthetic, I can print on the A1. But it's like for most of the quick fix around the house stuff, like I'd have like something that was like good, something that was fast, something that, you know, had roughly the usability of like a Bamboo and it was like bigger. Yeah, I'm fine with that. But I mean, you can tune it. It's just not Bamboo levels of plug and play. I almost like that. I think I said this like a stream or two ago, but it's like Bamboo has done such a good job at making 3D printers approachable, like from like a general hobbyist view to up to professional, is that you almost lose respect for what's happening in front of you. Like there's so much engineering in front of you, and then so much like Apple levels of like UI smoothed out usability or whatever, that it almost makes you like not disrespect, but not realize like the work it takes to make like a proper print profile, what it takes to like make sure like let's say if you're trying to run like a small print farm, like you don't think about all the things you need to do in terms of maintenance and stuff like that. And it's like, and also the maintenance is easy. You need to, in my opinion, you need to struggle a little bit, just so you like, you know, keep respect for what's happening in front of you. It's like when you get like a really like, it's like when you get a new car and you had a beater. When you had a beater car and it's like, it took all the work in the world, and then you get a new car and it has no maintenance on it because it's brand new. You almost lose respect for the machine you're driving, because before you had to keep that thing from falling apart, but now it practically runs itself and there's so much technology in it. You get a little lazy. You forget how amazing this thing is, and you turn into a brat. Turn into a 3D printing brat. Yeah, let me see. Zombie Hedgehog, what's up, man? Did you guys enjoy me going into your stream last Monday? We were messing around in the Discord hangout, and so at the Discord hangout, I decided when I was like, you know, silent when I was editing photos, I decided I was like, ooh, let me go pop into like Hedgehog and like Pezliz's like stream. So I hung around there for like good like 15-20 minutes. Had a lot of fun. Enjoyed seeing your guys' stream. A lot better than mine. And Joel, like, I didn't even notice that Joel had left like the Discord hangout, and like he had dipped out to go to your stream, and so like he apparently just showed up, and I was like, oh, that's Joel, and I looked on the thing and like he was gone from the hangout. And I was like, oh, I should probably pay attention more. But it was cool seeing you guys' stream. I really liked it. I need filament but have no money. Help! I only have 20 kg. I'm an idiot. I was like, what type of currency is kg? No, it's 20 kilograms. I get it now. Now, I wish I could help you, man, but like I said, I work at the company, and I can't get my hands on like the filament that I want. I get the new stuff because I have to like test it and make like, you know, content for it. But like, I can't get the stuff that I want. So I feel your pain. Want to go sit in the dark and watch the 2025 box office hit War of the World? Is that really bad movie that Ice Cube was in or something? Was that really bad movie that everyone's like blowing up about? It's the worst movie ever made. And like it has like it apparently has a scene where it's just like it's like they're like trying to stop a missile or something like that, or it's just like no, you have to get like the USB file to you. Don't worry, we'll Amazon Prime it. And it's like the most egregious levels like product placement, to the point where it's almost impressive. It's almost impressive how much they don't care about it. I saw that on YouTube and it cracked me up. My coworker has a P1S and I have the Cobra S1. He's been printing way more and way longer than me, and he's impressed with how my things are. He's helped me troubleshoot some things. So it's not perfect, but it's a solid machine in my opinion. Yeah, okay. I think the Cobra. I have to do my research, but the Cobra S1 seems like a good option, just to have like, you know, some machine diversity, but then I'd have to get like another AMS system. So that's a bigger investment than I thought. Because then like with the AMS, let me see. No. Okay, no. I'm completely wrong. The price that I was okay with was the Cobra S1 combo with the AMS for 4 colors. I'm fine with that. I don't need 8 colors. I do not need 8 colors. So no, I'm good. Yeah, I might just go ahead and get that $600 Cobra S1 combo. That might be the deal for Greg this holiday season. Let me see. I don't think so. You're talking to the wrong person then. 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's start printing something. Pezliz, what's up? I saw you guys' stream. You guys shouted me out when I posted a single comment. I'm glad you guys were looking for me when I was desperately trying to change my username on Twitch so that you guys would recognize me. Plus, I've been asking Sean every stream from the Cobra S1 print profiles. Yeah, I'd like to get into another 3D printer just to see just like how good I have it. And honestly, just to like see what it's like. See what it's like in another brand. Another thing that I've been looking for is like I know Tiffany did this like I think 2 months ago now, but I also wanted to try another like brand's filament. I want to see, since I've only printed with the Good Stuff Polymaker, I want to see, like, I'm not looking for Temu levels of filament. I'm not looking for Amazon basic levels of filament, but I want to try another, like, reputable company's, like, filament. I want to see if I get any stringing. I want to see if it needs to be dried. I want to see if it's easy to print. I want to see, like, the color stuff. It's like, I want to see how closely it matches to, like, how closely the color matches to their product photos. Anyone else have like a good other brand I can try of 3D printing filament? I think I'd have a lot of fun with that. Let's see, there's also coupon codes like on Tom's Hardware too. It's slightly cheaper. Oh, it's interesting. You just get talked into getting another printer. No, I take it all back. No, I'm not thinking of another printer at all. In fact, no. In fact, I don't even know what you're talking about. What is a 3D printer? I added you on Discord. My username is 3D Printing Plus. Let me look at my Discord. Let me see. Don't switch. Let me see. Friend request print. Ah, there you go. There you go. You should have it accepted. There you go. Hello, plastic people. Let me see. Get Protopasta Polar. What the heck is that? Protopasta Polar. Protopasta filament. All right, Pez Liz, this is a test. Who has the better filament, Protopasta or Polymaker? There are wrong answers, Pez Liz. There are wrong answers. I just received a very special Protopasta shipment. Print with confidence, it says. Let me see. In the USA, plus highly compatible. It's interesting they chose to go with like this this shape for their product photos. What do you guys think about that? Like, if you're gonna see like a generic shape to showcase like the sheen, the finish on your filament, like what shape would you guys like to see? A simple sphere, something a little bit more detailed like this, like just the spool itself. Like, I know for us, we use like the Polymaker Scientist, but like, what would you guys want to see for like a realistic, like, to get a realistic representation of what the finish is going to look like? Anyone? Protopasta is very nice, but expensive. Is it? Let me see. Joel's Hi-Fi Blue HTPLA. Is that our Joel? Let me see. Everyone, Sunlu, if you want a nice challenge. What does that mean, Subby Hedgehog? If you want a nice challenge, is it like bad? Is Sunlu bad? Someone let me know. I've heard great things about Polar, Sunlu, Cookie Cat. Overture, Prince Solid, Protopasta is bougie. Protopasta is bougie. Prusament is lovely. Okay. My favorite filament is the kind on Temu for only $5. No Temu. No Temu talk. On sale. What does on sale look like for them? 50-gram coil. That's a weird. MKG. $50? $50 for one spool? Oh my gosh. What does it look like on sale? First of all, they didn't even go up to 1 kilogram. You see that? That is an uncoated edge. Doesn't even hold up to Polymaker stuff. But oh my gosh. $40 for like half a kilogram. Oh my gosh. Oh no. What do they say? Has been evaluated quality, reliability, and great tip. I can't get past that price tag. That's insane. $39.99 USD? Oh no. What did you guys send me to? There's no way I'm doing this. There's no way I'm wasting $40 for half the amount I could get with Polymaker. That's just, I don't even have to work. I don't even have to work at Polymaker to know that that's just not a good deal. That's not. No, I'm no. Woo. Bold of you to assume I'm a people. Protopasta, Cookie Cat, all good stuff. All right. Temu sells a filament called Plastic Creator. No, just joking. No Temu stuff. No Temu. Polar is from Michigan. Protopasta is out of Oregon. How do you know this stuff, Pezliz? She has such a well of knowledge, Pezliz. Oh, no contest. Polymaker is better than Protopasta. That is the Protopasta standard. It's bougie in all caps. You have been what? Okay, here's the thing though. There are some brands that, you know, it may be bougie and overpriced, but it is better filament. Like, is it better than the rest? Obviously, for the exception of Polymaker. But is it just also like overpriced? Or like what? Like where's this money like going to? $40 half a kilogram. No. Polymaker Joel, do you need help with something? Oh my gosh. I would see a Benchy. I would be so mad if anything failed with a filament that cost this much. 48 in stock. It's gonna stay that way. I'm not. No. If they're going to do that, you might as well put the numbers on it to make a proper D20s. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, this looks like a little dice. But I don't know, like these flat shapes, I think they do a good job at showing, like, you know, general highlights and general shadows, but I don't think it shows a good enough job at like fall off. Like, there's a reason, like, when you're designing like 3D stuff, like they give you like the sphere to start off with, or when you're doing like lighting stuff and like in like cinema, they give you like a sphere because it shows you how like light falls off of it, like, you know, as you get further from the light source. Shape like that shows walls, which works better than a scientist. Well, I also got to add that, like, I appreciate round parts of a print too. It's like there are a lot of things that I print, mostly for work, I give you, that like I'm gonna really appreciate knowing what this filament is gonna look like when it's printed in like essentially like round things. 500 grams is the same price as 1 kilogram. Wait, is it? Let me see. Oh, let me see. Sure. 50. No, it's not. I guess you mean like 50 grams. It should be this, whatever. I guess you mean like it's like twice the price. Yes, because those Protopasta spools are 750 grams. What is the point of like a 50 gram coil though? Like that's like a sample. Like that's not like actual, like maybe I'm dumb here. Like what is the point of like, I mean, I kind of get like a 500 gram spool, but like, cause you know, you may not want to, that's a lot of filament. I have not run through one complete spool of anything yet. So I get the 500 gram, but 50, that's 10 times less than half the amount that I usually use. I'm like, that's a very small amount of filament. Amolin is beautiful. Do not listen to Bearded Printer. I never do. Bearded Printer is out to just make my life harder. I'm convinced of that. Any man, woman, or child who's like, you should go to Temu is just guaranteed. Like, they're on my list. They're on my list of people to stay away from. My favorite filament is filament I win in a giveaway. All right, so Pezliz and Zombie Hedgehog had a giveaway for like Polymaker like filament like last Monday. Like once again, while we were like or correct me if I'm wrong, Pezliz and Zombie Hedgehog, who are in the chat right now, shout out if you haven't seen them yet. They had like a giveaway, and I was so close to like entering it, and I was like, what if I get in trouble at work? I was like, what if I win and I get in trouble at work? It's like, dude, don't interact with like you get filament for free. Don't mess with people. It's like, don't mess with people's like chances of like winning filament. And I was like, but I want the free filament. We told you. What's up, man? What's up, Tintalon? I think Prusa mint is more expensive. No, I wouldn't know. Check steel. Let me see. Steel filament? Is that a thing? Oh, it's the first Google suggestion. Let me see. Oh my God. $200 for like a 200 gram. First of all, I'm not sure if like steel filament is it. I think it's just a color from Protopasta or whatever it is. Let me see. 2 kilogram spool, $200. That just seems steep. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Not for me. 1.5. I'm also just not a big fan of that spool design. It looks really bad. Like I don't really like to trash companies because that's, you know, that's mean. I don't like to throw mud, but like that's not a great. Like if I get that out of, if I get what is this passion? If I get this out of this, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be hitting return on Amazon because I don't feel confident in that. I just don't feel comfortable in that. Yeah, the corrugated cardboard, no, that's not working for me, man. Not for me. I would think that's something that has some nice flat planes and some curves. I agree with that. I do think that the scientist is too detailed to really show you what kind of light reflection you're going to get back. Okay. Not hurting my feelings. I'm kidding. It has nothing to do with my feelings. But these are the good parts of the stream that I like. Or I'm just like, okay, that's solid feedback. It's like, what do you guys not like about like the website and stuff? Like how we show off our filament. How can it be like, you know, sold a bit better? Stuff that good old Greg can actually control. Be like, hey, guys, I heard from the stream like 3 times in a row. They love the Polymaker Scientist. They just don't like it for showing off the filaments. Too detailed. They can't tell what type of light reflection we're getting back. Protopasta cardboard spools are not. They look like they would probably just destroy your AMS. Like, imagine like that rolling like a few hundred times, like even 50 times, and like that thing is destroyed. That's just gonna leave fuzz and everything in your AMS system. That's not gonna be good. Yeah, that's their cheaper stuff. This is their cheaper stuff. I picked this up from the office the other day, like a 2.85 millimeter spool. I think you guys told me, but that's like for older printers or something like that. They used to print with like really thick filament. Essentially about a month ago or something like that, I accidentally picked up a 2.85 millimeter like spool of like black PLA filament, and it still sits in my living room right now. Have not returned it to the office. Oh, if you want bougie filament, you're gonna need tungsten filament from Virtual Foundry. Well, that's worth another Google search. Virtual Foundry. Virtual Foundry. Let me see. Let me see. The fastest and easiest way to 3D print pure metal parts for manufacturing art, jewelry, nuclear. All right. Nuclear reactors, rocket engines, and aircraft carriers. That was a wild place to put nuclear reactors, but you know, marketing, I guess. Let me see. What is rapid 3D shield radiation printing? Safe, non-toxic 3D printing material with the highest density of any filament. Provides radiation shielding just like solid lead. Who are they selling to? It's like I personally don't need that. Products. So what is this? This is like filament, like with metal shavings in it. Let me see. Dangerous ingredients are fixed in polymer matrix. Polylactic acid, material named copper. Dangerous looking stuff. Let me see. Check their metal stuff. Oof. Protopasta is like the Lamborghini of filaments. Does it go to 1? Does it go to 11? No. Go for their gradients, worth it. Have a few spools of steel and copper. It's worth more than gold per gram. What? Well, I guess it is like a value-added product. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Like, yeah, it may be worth more than gold, but like it takes more effort than gold to make. Like gold, you can just harvest from the ground or whatever, but like you have to make this stuff. That's interesting. Ceramic filaments. Glass filaments? Center. Oh my god. All right, I'm immediately in over my head. Paisley's of the Rolodex in 3D printing world. I agree. Too bad you can't say 50. No, stop. For HTPLA bougie. Who runs the Discord giveaways? Pretty sure it's Joel. He's the community manager. Yeah, I'd say Joel. Okay, Protopasta is the Trillburger of filaments. What the heck is Trillburger? Like Overture and Airy One? Is that like Air One or whatever it is from California? It is quality in boutique filament. Can you help with something? Let me see. Wow, didn't know filament could be made conductive. This is some cool stuff. Tinnitus Polymaker, Polar, and Head Amame headphones. Cool. Like I said, I kind of want to enter the giveaways. Like, I want some of that stuff. You get filament for free when it's in stock. You just want the feeling of the win. Yeah, I don't win a lot of stuff. I can count on one hand how many times I've won something in my life. Like half a hand, to be generous. Oh my gosh. I only have one Polymaker. I only have one Polymaker given to me. Oof. Nope, the Protopasta filaments actually have steel in them. And copper and brass. That's cool, but like, what are you making? Like, what are you making like that? Like, what are you making that needs that the average person would use? Or maybe their audience isn't the average person. I don't know. Maybe it isn't the average person because like their product like images like are just the spools themselves. Like there's nothing to sell the average person on this, so maybe their audience isn't the average person. So I don't know. I printed the copper filament, polished it, and treated it to get a patina. You can get a patina on it? All right, that has me excited now. I'm guessing you use a hardened steel nozzle. Like for that stuff, because it's actual metal. There's nothing more abrasive than metal. So that's cool. I'd love to get like a patina on like some metal stuff. That'd be cool. The copper and brass actually rust and you can polish them. Oh my gosh, that's cool. All right, if you guys have any of those, put it in, like if you have any examples of that, put it in the Discord. Put it in the Discord. It's very dense and heavy. It's not a lot on a spool, but you can polish it. Okay. I've used a couple spools of Protopasta with that kind of spool. Never had any issues with it in my MS. I'm okay with it. Okay. Still though. Never had an issue. Protopasta spools. I don't think the scientist works in current day America. You might want to switch it to the snake oil salesman. What? The snake oil salesman. Okay. That looks like a Temu roll. Don't knock unless you've tried it, Greg. Still though. That was a shady looking spool though. When you make some things from the exotic filament to show its potential usage. Obvious, I know, but sometimes it's the best answer to its usage. Okay. Let me see. You need soap filament? Google Timeplast. Now you guys are just getting weird on me. Google Timeplast? What? I'm still confused. Hang on. Soap filament. I'm assuming it's as forward as it sounds. Soap Gen 5. Why would you need to print things out of soap, though? The Time Mass Soap Gen 5 is the world's first truly 3D printable soap that not only cleans like lab engineered miracle, but it actually foams. Yes, you can read that right. We've cracked the code. Who wants this, though? Imagine needing a radiation shield, but you only need like 2 vests. Like an X-ray tech or some special nuclear applications. What? Ugh. Still though. Oh, you know what? That would be cool. Like if you were like a dentist. Yeah. That brings to mind like, oh, if you were a dentist or something, or dentist assistant, you could technically print your own like their lead line aprons or whatever. To protect them from the X-ray machine for like when they scan your teeth. Just really weird shaped radiation shielding or something. It's like 80% metal, so you burn off the polymer, debind it, and then sinter it. Yeah, I'm completely in over my head over there. I can't do that. Yep, soap filament. Has anybody sent Greg down the time plasma wormhole yet? All the interesting stuff. I'm on the soap filament. But like seriously, why would you want to print with soap? Every stream I watch with you in it makes me feel like a winner. No need for anything extra from me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought you were going in the way of like an insult. I thought you were gonna be like, every time I watch a stream with you, Greg, it makes me feel like a genius because you don't know anything. Almost cursed there. Don't tell Polymaker. don't tell Polymaker Joel I almost cursed. I can't wait for the future where the average 3D printer can use this and debind it and sinter it together. What is sintering? Sintering. Let me see. I saw that they had it on their website. Sintering, a process made to fuse metal powdered materials into a solid mass. Okay. I guess it's kind of like smelting. I guess it's kind of like welding, but like on a microscopic level. Let me see. Who wouldn't want to print with soaps? Most people. It's like, who wouldn't want to print with soaps? What are you printing with soaps? Like the only good use I would see for that is like the holidays. Like I could make custom printed soaps for like family members, like, for gifts. I would, if I had stuff like this, I would never buy like any sort of care package ever again. I'm just like, all right, I got the soap filament, I got the metal filament, I can do this for this person, this for this person, and I can start my print sometime in like, mid to late October, and then like, all the presents will be done printing. I can give them a nice polish and patina, and like everyone has like their nice made Christmas presents. I never have to spend money again. That's how I'd use it. Greg, the soap is just the tip of the iceberg with Time Plast. Look at their other filaments. Let me see. Store. The future of 3D printing starts here. Time film? From, the affordable thing of basically $3,500. Time programmable, water-soluble material revolutionizing the packing industry. Cutting-edge technology with sustainable time film. What? I don't even understand how this works. Pallet heavily loaded with time film, neatly stacked, ready for distribution. Yeah, someone's gonna have to break that down for me. What's your Discord and the Polymaker Discord? I have a few pics from the virtual Foundry booth at Rapid. I think you're probably talking to Joel, but I think I'm not even sure how like the stream works. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Joel, who usually pops in as Polymaker_3D? Poly Creator Plastic making the best filament. Yes, soap gifts. Yeah, that's what I'd use it for, soap gifts. Wait, I thought the soap filament was a joke. Nope, it's real, people. You're finding out for the first time with me on stream that the ridiculous stuff that you guys are saying like is actually real. Light, active, extended. These aren't even like good, like All right, am I searching by families? Like, what am I? Unconventional raw, enhanced versatility across different applications. First time programmable water soluble material designed for extrusion, injection molding, and thermoforming. Alcohol based innovation advances sustainability, combats microplastic solution. Revolutionary thermoplastic material created from proprietary blend of alcohol, cellulose, and vinegar. Time-plast resin substance transforms under heat and pressure during molding, increasing its molecular weight significantly to create. You guys let me down like a rabbit hole that like isn't easily digestible on stream. I cannot digest any of this. This is too scientific for me. This is like them trying to get like angel funding or something like this. This is too much for me. Let me see. Time paint. All right, feature paint. Time straw. Let me see. Light. What is it? Oh, it works like optical fiber? Decided to chill out and light up everything, not just one boring line. Instead of shooting light straight through like a laser pointer at a power point, this filament scatters and diffuses it across entire body. Translation, the whole thing glows like it knows it's being admired. You know what? I might actually love to get my hands on that. I would love to make my own like 3D print, like because I'm like, you know, redoing like the house here and everything. This place has no lights really. Like the light that you're seeing is like my light, and then like I have like a light behind me or whatever it is. And like I would love to like make like my own like light fixtures out of this. And like one of the things I'm really peculiar about is like how like the globes and stuff that I put on lights scatters the light. But like if this is like a really nice diffusion, it may have sold me on Light Gen 2. Not a bad price depending on if that's a whole kilogram, like $20. That's not bad. Free shipping on 5+ spools. Low energy lighting, glowing structures that don't need 47 LEDs and a power grid. Print accessories that light up your outfit and make you visible to cars, confuse party guests. I really like this one. Want a glowing logo with no wires? Yes, done. Just don't spell your name wrong. Emergency lighting, self-lit exit signs for power outages. Create semi-transparent light diffusing structures that make it look like you're up to something. Oh, yes. That exactly. That's what I'd love. Like for like soft mood lighting around here, like at night when I'm like trying to read or something like that. This. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I love that. Plus it has like a little bit of texture to it. I like that a lot. Yep. I'm in love. I love it. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm gonna have to get some of that for Christmas. Do they have ice filament for the icebergs? Time-plast is amazing. It's a little bit highbrow for me. Like it's like time-plast is weird. I agree. This is a little bit highbrow for me, but like that's a very interesting concept. I like this. I like this. If I need this. I'm gonna try to get a spool. I spoke with their engineer for like an hour on the phone. What'd you learn, man? What'd you learn, Tech Jeeper? I was talking to you, the streamer on Polymer Twitch channel currently. Oh, well, sorry. I was having my mind blown by time-plast. What? Your question was, what's my name on Discord, right? I don't know. You know what? Send me a friend request. I think it's just Greg. Let me see. A lot of my friends on right now playing Xbox and World of Warcraft. Tech Jeeper. Ooh. I think this one is their iron filament. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Can I pop that out? That is cool. That's what their copper filament looks like. I like that. That has a lot of character to it. That's what did you say? That was copper? No, you said this is their iron filament rusted. Oh my gosh, I like that a lot. That has so much texture to it. All right, let me see. What is my name in Polymaker? I set it custom, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's just Polymaker-Greg. Yeah, just like everyone else's, Polymaker-Greg. So you can find me there. Greg, the streamer of the day. They also have a filament with shrimp for fish food. Nope, you lost me. That's too neat. You can't possibly be making money with like all the respect in the world for the creativity, all respect in the world. You cannot possibly be making money with shrimp filament. Who in their right mind was like, man, you got filaments with metal in them now. You can make them conductive. You can make things that glow in the dark. We got stuff to like scatter light in just the right way. But hear me out now. Shrimp. Like what? What is the use of that? I get it, you know, for fish food. Who has enough fish to be like, yeah, I need a whole new filament designed with shrimp in it, and the technology would take to actually make that at a large enough scale to sell it commercially? Like, no, who? He's us, Polymaker-Greg in Discord. Yep. Look at the glow stick. That'll be easy to understand. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I think I'm in the wrong one. There's so many tabs. So, what is it? Time Plast. Which one was it? It was Time Mass? Okay. Which one is it? You said they're glow stick? I see a glow stick here. Update, drink, please, water, D-Plast, steps, contract. Soap, extended active stick glow. Oh, I guess you mean this. Glow in the dark filament that clings to almost anything. Walls, ceilings, gear, furniture without glue, screws, or regrets. Mist it with water. Boom! It sticks. No mess. No commitment. And when you're done, just peel it off and move it. It's the only glow in the dark system that moves with you. As opposed to whatever. How it works: rare earth phosphors, long bright glow, water activated adhesion, instant stick, no glue needed, repositionable, change your mind, move the light. I don't know what they mean by that, but like that does bring in, because we have a glow in the dark filament or luminescent filament. I don't know what the difference is, but do they become less photoreactive or whatever the term is? Like as time goes on, do they lose it? Like a glow stick? Guide kids, seniors, midnight snackers without flipping on a switch. Make murals, constellation, or whatever weird glowing dreams you may have. Slap it on helmets, camping gear, dashboards. No power, no batteries. Just depending on how bright this stuff is, that would be really helpful for like motorcyclists. It looks pretty bright. Oh, that's a cool benchy. No glue, no power, just glow with time as stick and glow. 3D filament, use water activated cling. Layer reusable, repositionable. Ready for everything. Oh my god, it's loud. Shine on. Alright, that didn't show much. I'm a little disappointed by that. I don't care about the factory tour. But alright, so how would I want to use this? Guys, what would you use this filament for? LED lighting with this would be fun to play with. Okay. Oh, you know what? I have been wanting to do like some trim on my desk and around some mirrors with like some glow in the dark stuff, just to give this place a little bit more light, but I want it in a very specific color. So maybe if it's neon green, I wouldn't do that. I don't know. Hopefully they have like different colors. Wow, now the light filament would be great for model railroading applications for like signals or even interior lighting for buildings or engines. Oh my gosh. All right, you just maybe triggered like a reaction from me. Okay, I love Green Lantern. I would love it if I could get like an entire like action pose of like a Green Lantern using this material. Cause like that's a nice, like, if I'm gonna see a Green Lantern, I love that. I'd love like a Green Lantern symbol like on the wall with that. The rabbit hole going deeper. I found you and I tagged you in the Polymaker Discord. Thanks, man. I will get to it right after the stream. But they have chocolate filament. So no, I already got shamed into not knowing about chocolate filament on like my first stream. No, I don't need that. I'd make my sister get it though. Timeplast is a company with a solution in search of a problem. From what I've seen, completely agree with that. You want filament with shrimp in it? You want filament with shellfish in it? No one, no one wants that. No one really wants the soap thing either. I don't know what you're coming at with that. No one has ever wished like, man, no one's ever been to walking through Walmart. That's where I get my body wash. And it's like, man, if only I could print this. No one cares. You have a spool of soap. I'm not looking for a specific color of soap. What level of bougie do you have to be like, oh no, I have to 3D print all the soaps for in my home? Like that's crazy. I respect the crazy, but like it's crazy. You can't do that. Oh my gosh, rave pieces. Okay, yeah, I get that. What's that DJ Deadmau5 or whatever? Like that'd be cool to make like your own like Deadmau5 helmet. I'd love that. Furry costume pieces. What type of furry? Let's not get into that. Cosplay pieces. What type of cosplay though? What type of like what characters have things that glow in the dark though? Specifically this layer of green, because I don't see like a color. I think it's just this green. Like it has to match just that. Yeah, symbols and trim on my car. Okay, depending on how bright it is, would it be street legal? And how does it react in the sun? Like, does it just appear normal? Although when it gets wet, it can peel off. Never mind. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it says what? Water activated? Water activated clean. So maybe it gets more sticky. Maybe it gets more sticky as it rains. Could still do it inside the car though. Yeah, but have you seen the FDM 3D printed steaks? Edible steaks, real meat. Listen, I'm a carnivore. If my steak didn't come from something that was alive just a couple weeks ago, I don't want it. Call me a naturalist, call me a crazy man. I like my steaks from actual meat. I don't need to 3D print my food like that. I'm good. Vegetables, have them come from the ground. Steaks, I want them from living creatures. I don't need to 3D print steaks. I'm not vegan. I have no moral qualms with what we do as long as the animal is being, cared for respectfully and all of its parts are being used. Like I do not care. Give me steak. When I go every time on my birthday, I go for Texas de Brazil. I get nothing but steak and like lamb. That's all I do. No 3D printing meat over here. Floppy soap models coming soon. Who wants that? Whoever holds soap in the shower and is like, you know what? I wish this soap were flaccid. No one wants that. No one wants flaccid soap. I'm good. Tron? Okay. Well, Tron doesn't have green in it, does it? What was it? Tron is like blue. And what's the other color? Is the other color green in Tron? I do not know. You're not weeb enough to know? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Glow in the dark filament could be fun. Yeah, but like these specialty filaments, and we were having this talk in Polymaker like about a week ago. Well, a week before the move, so I guess 2 weeks ago now. Is that our more like creative filaments should be used more tactfully. We shouldn't just be showing them being used in like, monochromatic, meaning like single color prints. They should be used to like add effects. Like I don't have them anymore, but like my coasters where I printed like the RuneScape logos and stuff like that. It's like I use like the standard like gray like Polylight PLA stuff, but like since the rune was magical, it's like, hey, maybe it benefits from Starlight Neptune to elicit that magic feel from it. It's like, use it tastefully. Use it tastefully. And I think our product photos should show that off. Only the best grass-fed free-range filament rolls. That that entire sentence sounded disgusting. Grass-fed free-range filament rolls. Gross. You're actually going to eat a random animal, random creature, over the thing that was specifically engineered and created to be eaten? Yes. And I'll enjoy every bite. If you're worried about it falling off, use auto double-sided tape. Let me see. Twitch. Let me see. Clip puzzled, perfect, rough sooner or later. That stuff is great. Don't use it if you want to take the item apart again. Let me see. What other interesting stuff? I want to look at one more cool filament before I end the stream. Because it is getting late. I still got to eat. Iridescent gold. Let me see. Holographic. Air water well. Water retainer. Ball. These are weird. Like, these are weirdly named. Metal surface. Duct tape. Oh no, that must have been what Tech Cheaper was talking about. Fish bait. All right, let's look at this one, then we'll go back and look at duct tape, and then we'll end the stream. Is that what I think it is? Is that a shrimp? Is that shrimp filament right there? Water soluble, fish attracting filament built to dissolve after 1 hour in water, packed with worms, shrimp, squid, and fish meat. Gross. It tempts fish while reducing waste in the water. So, does the filament smell? Does it smell like fish? And where do you sell this? Do you sell this in the, like, where do you sell this filament? With the other filaments? Or do, like, if this were to ever make its way to any shelf, what's the store? Like in the bait tackle shop? Like what? Ideal for recreational fishing or custom bait design. Print, cast, catch. No mess left behind. I can see how this could change the game for fishing, but also it's gross. Water exposure activates flavor. Ew. Activates flavor molecules and starts softening the bait. Time-controlled dissolution ensures no environmental impact disposal. That's a very thoughtful product. However, as I've said multiple times, gross. You need to go to Avenida Brazil in Sugarland, Houston. Ooh, I'm gonna star that. So it's basically chum in the form of filament. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. All these little bits, it's like little shrimp and squid pieces just ground up and mashed into the filament. Water activated flavor molecules. So good. Cue the Homer like meme. Oh, gross. I bet it's rank to smell. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think of it. Yep, it does. It does probably heat up when you print it, as with any filament. Probably smells gross. No. Here's what's grosser. What if it smelled good? What if it smelled good when it was? What if it smelled good when it was printing? That would be next level. That's one of those things where I would keep around just to prank people. I'd be like, yeah, and it's like they make filament out of candy too, and it's like they make filament out of candy. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and smell it. It just smells horribly. Like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, let's see duct tape and then we'll end the stream. Universal repair filament. Meet your ultimate repair companion. Duct tape filament. Water activated filament incorporates a strong, flexible polymer blend designed for immediate adhesion after being submerged in water and high durability after dried. Print resistant patches, seals, and quick fix solutions. Ideal applications include emergency repairs for tents, boats, pipes, backpacks, outdoor gear. Stick it, fix it, forget it. They have a video? No, this one needs a video. That's a crime not to have this one as a video. Yeah, I like what they're doing with the little product photos here. It's like only the time class thing is really in focus. Everything else is out of focus. I like that. But this one's interesting, but I wish they showed how it worked. Because like all I'm picturing right now is just like the Flex Seal, like the dude who like slaps an entire like black roll of tape on like the leaking fish tank, like Flex Seal, and like and it fixes the entire tank. No, just no, no good smelling fish filament. Bean Boozled the filament. That would be cool. Element. What is it called? What are those things from Harry Potter? Edible Bertie Bergot's every flavored beans made from 3D printed filament. That would be cool. That'd be cool. So it's a Flex Seal. Yeah, that's what I thought. That shrimp one is probably what's in ramen noodles. Hey man, if they got filament for shrimp, I'm sure it's. Is it edible? Like, is it edible, or is it only edible once like it hits water and it dissolves enough of it? Like if you just like ate part of the if you just like and just ate it, is it food safe? I want to know that now. Duct tape filament, does it stick to the nozzle in bed? That's what I was wondering. So like, if this is activated with moisture, water, what happens if the spool gets wet? Like if it's just in a human environment, does it just start to stick to itself? Like, where does it end? You can't not like, listen, this website is actually very nice. It's very, it's very Apple-esque, whatever. But it's like, it's not, you have too many oddball filaments here and not enough explanation. You had some marketing person like write this stuff, but then like it leaves more questions than answers. It's like, you got to go back to the drawing board with this one. Not the filament, but like each page needs to be redone. Save these for the 3D printer reality competition show. Today's challenge, fish bait. You telling me a shrimp printed this filament? No. Hard pass on that. Taste testing. Get some and try it on the stream. No. Well, no, because I don't know what else they got in there. Because like that's the thing, right? Like, cat food is technically like, human safe, but like it's the quality of the stuff they put in there. I'm assuming it's the same. You don't eat cat food because like it's probably the lowest of low quality foodstuffs that they just give to a cat. So just like, so no. It'd be funny. That'd be really funny for like an end of the year Polymaker stream. We got the fish filament, guys. Whoever can eat the most fish filament. God, that's such a weird invention. It has the mystery and unanswered questions making us buy it, so we answer the questions. Yo, this company just make shrimp jerky? Bro. Fish bait. Ooh ha ha. You know what? Congratulations, Builders Mark. You are the first person to ever get me to laugh at Finding Nemo. I hate Finding Nemo. I like that joke. I like that joke. Congratulations, Builders Mark. You get a golfer's clap. That was good. Hooves, horns, the moo. Haven't you ever tried a milk bone before? What? No. It's a dog treat. Shrimp bait, duct tape. Here's an idea. Wet dog filament costs $50 off. Don't ask. This is all gross. You're welcome. Thank you, man. That was good. Oh my gosh. I think that's enough crazy filament, but I enjoyed that. Like I got on today with like low energy because I was like I'm drowning in stuff behind me, but this brought me back. I'm loving this. All right, guys. It's like 9:30. I haven't eaten yet. I gotta go eat. Then I might be on Discord later. I want shrimp to be the binder of metal filament. Shrimp tungsten filament. Shrimp MS1. All gross. But let's go ahead and end it. And let me go eat, and I might hop on Discord later. I got some more work to do, so we will see. Okay, so what's my call off? All right, so I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you have a great tomorrow. And on this show, with this fish stuff and duct tape, we try to take away those Monday sorrows. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much.